Welcome to another episode of Tommy Talk here, joined by Cassie Brown, the elementary school principal here at Thompson, and take me through just the first few weeks of school, how things are going. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, yes, our first weeks of school have been fantastic. We are all in the building, enjoying the weather, so we try to get out as much as possible. Um, we are at full capacity. Our classrooms are full. Our teachers are getting engaged with our new curriculum. This year, our counselor, started a Sources of Strength program, so we just kicked that off this week, and it's been a fun time.
Yeah. Talk to me a little bit more about sources of strength and what that does for students.
So Sources of Strength is a program, it's a social emotional program that we had for 6th through 12th grade, and now we brought it down to kindergarten through 5th. Um, it really works on the strengths of students and identifying how they are strong inside. This month we are working on connections and finding out who are mentors are, who our friends are, who are safe adults in our lives. And so we've been working on that. We're going to be doing this huge project where each one traces their hands and they have their mentors or their safe people they have and what connects them, what traits, understanding, safe. And then those are going to be all over the school to show that how we're connected. So that's our first big project that we're doing. And so far it's been really great.
Cool. Is the theme going to change throughout the year or monthly, or is
Yeah.
connection kind of the big one, at least to start with?
So connection will be October, and in November we go into gratefulness and acts of kindness. And then we'll have another great big project that we do K-5, just to bring that mentorship from older peers to younger peers all together. So today will be our first Tommy Pride assembly with our connections that we will be doing.
Very cool. And so, how much can this connect kind of the older grades to the younger grades if they're involved with each other in these projects at all? Just finding themselves mentors, like you were saying, throughout the schooling years.
Yep. So we have our own Tommy Talk podcast. So right now, our fifth graders are our biggest showcases for that. They edit the podcast, they create the podcast, they come up with the ideas. They're the journalists for the podcast. Um, and they meet with me every day for about 10-15 minutes, kind of getting our agenda down. And then they go out and they interview kids, they do activities with kids, and then we put it all together. And then at the assemblies, we show our Tommy Talk that we do. So this first one is on connection.
Very cool. Yeah, I mean, they might be stealing my job here pretty soon. It sounds like with how they're starting off early. So
Mhm.
that's some good skills to be developing. Is I mean, editing already in fifth grade and stuff like that. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, so far they've really enjoyed it. This is our third year doing it, and every year we just add a little bit more, and we have more of an understanding of journalism and podcasting, and but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Any other events going on around Thompson? Maybe some bingo coming up, I hear.
Yes, our PTO, our parent teacher organization, is putting together Bacon Bingo, which will be in November. Currently, we're working on some donations to start filling some baskets that we auction off. We do ask local businesses as well. And then we have a really good turnout of all of our families and communities and even area communities that come and be a part of our Bacon Bingo. And then the money that goes to, or we get from this, goes to the PTO, and then the PTO help fund field trips. We have a really big reading month in February that we get a lot of outside community members to come in and be a part of our life here. And we just are thankful that PTO does this for us and gets the money raised so that we can do amazing fun things.
Mhm. And you mentioned earlier, classrooms are pretty close to full capacity. You guys are running it to the brim right now. So, what does that bring to the start of the school year? Whether it's some challenges because you're full to the brim, or maybe some extra things that you can do because you have good enrollment.
I would say the positive, the extra things that we can do for enrollment because of this, we can do podcasts, we can pull kids in and make those bigger connections. We are able to our grades do a great job. Our teachers collaborating, so lots of Fridays, afternoons. Teachers are like the whole fourth grade, all three sections are bringing kids together, doing a big STEM project or doing big projects with a bunch of kids so that we are always connecting and making sure that we are building something great and something wonderful.
Yeah. Any other cool activities, field trips coming up? What else is going on?
So the second grade will be going to Full Steam Ahead, put on by the Children's Museum. So they will be doing that next week on October. And then our fifth grade got invited to a UND basketball game. So they're going to go do a UND basketball game as well. And then, of course, the kindergarten does their annual pumpkin patch field trip, which they're always
Classic.
very excited for.
Nice. All right. Well, anything else to cover? Or is that about do it here?
No, that's about everything we are doing. This year has been exciting. We have had lots of new adventures with Sources of Strength and the podcast coming. So there's lots of excitement filled in our hallways. The energy is really great.
Love to hear that. Thank you so much for taking a little bit of time to join us this morning. This was fun.
Thank you.
All right, that's Cassie Brown, elementary principal, joining us from Thompson High School here for Tommy Talk.